Have you heard of the Kola well? It is by far the world's deepest borehole, drilled by the Soviet Union in the 1970s. In fact, it is so deep that the locals swear that you can hear the screams of souls tortured in hell. Since the time it was drilled, there has been a race between the superpowers to drill as deep as possible into the Earth's crust and even reach the mantle of the planet itself. The Japanese have tried it, the Americans have tried it, and now China plans to give them a run for their money. As I speak, Chinese scientists are drilling a 10,000-meter deep hole into the Earth's crust. For the sake of perspective, that's almost 32,808 feet, which is more than 10 times the size of the world's tallest building, the Burj Khalifa. And why is China drilling such a massive hole? How is it carrying out the drilling? And does it pose any threat to our world? Let's find out. Hello and welcome. This is Gravitas Plus. I am Molly Gambhir. On Thursday, China's state media, CGTN, shared these images. It said drilling of the world's deepest ever hole had started in northwest China's Xinjiang region. Attached was a hashtag. Hashtag China Inspires. We wonder what's so inspiring here. For the unversed, this is where the hole is being drilled. Xinjiang, the largest province in China, home to the Uyghur Muslims. This region is overflowing with riches. China's largest reserves, 1/3 of its natural gas and oil reserves, are located here. Xinjiang also contributes 38% of China's coal reserves. It has 25 billion cubic meters of exploitable groundwater, besides having 730 million tons of known iron ore reserves. Need I say more as to why, of all places in China, this borehole is being drilled in Xinjiang? By all means, this expedition is aimed at unearthing rich minerals and energy resources. But China says it's doing this to evaluate the risks of environmental disasters, like earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. How noble! Only that the timing of the move does not really help China's case. Look at this report. The demand for petrol and jet fuel has increased overwhelmingly in China, especially after the scrapping of the zero-COVID policy. Reports say Beijing is trying its best to import a record quantity of crude oil this year, and this hole will perhaps make up for the rest. How long will China take to drill it? Around 457 days, give or take. The drill has a design depth of 11,000 meters. The equipment weighing around 2,000 tons. It will penetrate over 10 continental strata, or what is called layers of rock. The drilling also aims to reach the Cretaceous system, which has rocks dating back to over 145 million years. This entire initiative is led by China National Petroleum Corporation, with the primary objectives being to gather data on the Earth's internal structure. It says it embarked on this project after President Xi Jinping expressed the need for advancements in deep Earth exploration. We just hope the president is also aware of the risks involved in this mission. Let me start with the drilling process itself. This borehole is being dug in the Tarim Basin, which, as per reports, is a vast depression drained by the Tarim River. At the center of this basin lies the Taklamakan Desert, the largest desert in China, which spans over 342,000 square kilometers. This borehole is located in the hinterland of this desert. So, owing to the harsh ground environment and the complicated underground conditions, drilling such a deep hole in this region, that too into the Earth's crust, will not be a piece of cake. If anything, it makes the process more prone to tragedies. Experts share this opinion. According to Sun Jinsheng, an academician at the Chinese Academy of Engineering, the construction difficulty of the drilling project can be compared to a big truck driving on two thin steel cables. And we wonder what will happen if the so-called trucks were to derail. And that's just one challenge, by the way. The other is encountering extreme life, viruses that have been lying dormant under the earth. A new study by the Deep Carbon Observatory has revealed that 70% of the Earth's bacteria and archaea live beneath our feet. Some of them are thriving, others are more inactive. They are referred to as zombies. They dominate the showdown there and are phenomenally alien compared to what exists on the surface. So the more we open up this part of Earth to human activity, the more risks we run of releasing long dormant diseases to the surface. This may sound like a science fiction plot, but it's rooted in reality. Just look at the Arctic, where warnings have been issued to stop Russia from melting the Arctic ice. Scientists say mysterious microbes are lying dormant below these ice sheets. Unknown viruses that have been thriving in extreme conditions. No one knows how old they are. They could be a century old, maybe millennia. And once the ice thaws, these microbes could be awakened from their slumber. And the implications of this could be disastrous. In 2016, a deadly anthrax outbreak in Siberia was linked to the thawing of an infected reindeer. It was buried in the permafrost some 70 years back. A heat wave melted the surrounding ice and exposed the corpse to open air. The microbe spread, infected dozens of people, killed thousands of reindeer. And as they say, you mess with nature and it will mess with you right back.